Hey family, what's up? I just wanted to come make this video quickly. My bracelet that my kids made me. Dope. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video quickly because I just went to my daughter had her art was featured at the mall at the gallery. So I went with my mom, and we went to go see her work and everything. So after we were coming home, we were having a conversation and everything, and my mom thinks I'm like super radical or whatever. And she's called me that. She's called me radical. And it kind of, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm radical. It just moved me to make a video because I'm like, I'm not radical. Like, these times are radical. I just don't feel like I'm radical. Like, she said I was radical. I don't feel like I'm radical. I'm very loving. I don't hate any one type of people. I feel like my mom feels like I hate white people, and that's so untrue. Like, anyone who knows me knows I don't hate anybody. Historically speaking, facts are facts. Like, I can't change that. You can't change that, you know. So as far as that goes, I mean, history is just history. I'm not gonna lie and act like something's not the truth when it is the truth. But I don't know. I don't even know why it upset me. Probably because it was my mom. But I'm just like, I'm not radical. You know, and I'm like, was Malcolm X radical? Of course, she's like, yeah, Malcolm X was radical. I'm like, well, was Muhammad Ali radical when he chose not to participate in like the Vietnam War? And you know, to me, these are not radical actions. These are just if someone is attacking you and you defend yourself with as much force or more force or just some force, is that radical? No. To me, our people are under attack right now. It's obviously a war. You know, I just posted a story earlier today about a young man, another young man who was a 15-year-old who was killed, an unarmed black youth who was killed by a Caucasian policeman. So, you know, I'm telling her this, like, I'm not radical. I just see what's going on out here. Like, I don't walk around like, oh, I hate all white people. No, that's stupid. But I'm not going to turn a blind eye when it's clear what's going on, you know. In my generation, I'm in my 20s. My generation is different than her generation. She's 21 years older than me. So, you know, it just kind of was annoying to me that she called me radical. Because I'm not radical. I'm a very reasonable person. I'm not hateful. I'm very loving. I'm very compassionate. You know, I'm just compassionate. I just take care of people. Like, that's just what I do. So for her to call me radical was kind of like, really? I'm radical? Like, okay, this establishment that, you know, imports drugs and guns and firearms and all these things, that's not radical? And I'm just trying to explain to her, like, it's a trap. And yes, a lot of people do get caught up in the trap. She has that different mindset where it's like, don't blame white people. And I'm not saying blame white people, but I'm just saying slavery, everything that we're seeing right now, to me, is the after effects of slavery. And who's responsible for that? So I just go from a historical standpoint. Like, I like to be very historical. I like to be very factual. I like to be very scientific. I don't really try to be emotional in what I feel about it. You know, I try to take the facts and then act according or based on that. So I'm just trying to explain to her my point of view. And she's like, earlier we were talking, she's like, why don't you believe in Jesus? And I'm just like, he's not real, you know? I'm like, I was trying to explain to her. I told her that to me, the Bible and all the other religious books as well, you know, they're allegories, they're fables, they're principles that we can take and apply to our lives. You know, to be the best people we can be. And that's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't take it literally, you know, and the idea of hell. Hell is a state of mind. Hell is a state of being. Hell is a state of consciousness. I don't believe in all that. I don't even believe in sin, really. I believe that there's actions and you have consequences. I believe in karma. I believe in the law of retribution. So whatever you give out is definitely going to come back to you. But I don't believe that, like, you know, I just told her, like, I have a direct connection to the source. I don't need a book or any one book to tell me how to live my life, how to be moral, how to be compassionate and empathetic and take good care of people. And I don't believe if you don't accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior that you're going to go to hell. That doesn't make sense to me. What about someone who's a complete piece of crap and they treat people like crap and they don't do what they're supposed to do? Most of us have consciences. We know what's right from wrong. And they live the wrong way. Not in a helpful way. You know, to the fellow man or themselves in the environment, whatever. People, universe in general. And then you have someone who doesn't believe, maybe even an atheist, or doesn't believe in Jesus and is not claiming Jesus is the way to salvation, but they treat everyone right. They take care of people. They're a servant. Where are they going to go? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. You can't just say because I don't accept this white mythical, sky person that I'm going to go to hell. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Myself and other people who think how I think and feel how I feel, people who are like-minded like me, and someone might call you radical, don't internalize that, because that's, how they feel. I don't think I'm radical. I don't feel like I'm radical. I can chill with anybody. My family is a freaking melting pot. Rainbow, literally. Like, black, white, Indian, we have everything in my family. Latin, Spanish, whatever. It's all there. So, and I love everybody in my family. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to make it like I just hate white people or I'm just radical. No. I'm on defense. We're in a defensive role here, unfortunately. I'm just trying to do the best that I can do and educate people to facts and history. And that's it. Some people don't want to accept certain truths. They just have their blinders on and they just want to live in their little world. And that's cool, do that. But don't ask me to do it and don't expect me to do it because I'm not. And I don't know, that kind of hit me in my chest. She called me radical. I'm not radical. But, yeah. I haven't had this conversation with her on purpose. And it's not like we got deep into it. But, her and my family feel like I need to be. I'm sure they feel like I need to just find Jesus. Come back to Jesus. What's wrong with me? Why am I acting like that? Why am I being like this? Why am I denying Jesus? People believe what they want to believe, but religion is divisive if you ask me. And I'm all about unity. Yeah, and that's that. So that was just crazy. And she called me radical. And like I said, if I'm radical, then put me up there with Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali and, the Black Panthers. Yes, I'm down for that. Yes, I am. But we need it. So I just wanted to make this quick video because it was just on my mind. And I just wanted to, reach out, hear your guys' thoughts on it. Do you guys have people in your families who are like this, your friends? And that's why, to me, the internet is so great because not only can you find a lot of information, you can also connect with like-minded people that you may not or definitely would not have been able to connect with if it wasn't for the internet and social media and mediums like YouTube and things like that. So I'm about to go listen to some Ashanti because her new album Braveheart is fire. I recommend it. At least check it out. Like, I'm not saying buy it because I didn't buy it yet. I plan on buying it, but I didn't buy it yet. But yeah, I'm about to just chill out with my radical ass. So, all right, y'all. Till next time.